Merry Christmas, everyone. This year's pantomime is brought to you by Musto0063. And I guess since it's the festive season, this seems to be a good game to do a playthrough of. So while I give a little bit of an introduction, I'll leave the kind of instructions up there so you can see what it's all about. Basically, we're a little blue bauble and we have to get to the top of the tree, yada yada yada. You can read that if you wish while I'm talking over the beginning. So other than it being Christmas time, the other reason I wanted to kind of do this game was to actually dedicate this playthrough to my best friend, who, or she from this point on, will be known simply as T. And amazingly enough, she used to be my boss at one point in time. I know she'll hate me for using that phrase. I don't particularly like the phrase either, but however you want to dress it up, boss, manager, etc. The person at work whom I directly reported to. So that in itself is amazing enough, and yeah, I feel actually quite lucky and fortunate to have been working for someone who means that much to me. It's been a bit of a running joke between us regarding stars, hence this thought it was a good idea for this game. The last birthday I actually received a moon pig or funky pigeon or something of that kind of nature card or whatever from her, and my name actually appeared on the was on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So that brought a smile to my face, and I was thinking, okay, in the kind of little running battle we've got between us, how on earth am I going to top that? So, short of perhaps doing some research on the web about actually naming a star after her, which thought might have just been a little bit OTT, I settled upon doing this game. So, yeah, this is I Want to Be the Star, and I am dedicating this playthrough to T, and I will literally attempt to be a star. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in the way of introduction. So, with that introduction out of the way, let's kick off the game. And I will be trying to regale a couple of stories, etc., from about me and my friend T, just because, well, I feel like there's the whole point of me doing this really is to. Well, let's say dedicate this to her. So I think it would be kind of remiss of me not to say something about why she has been such an absolutely amazing friend, etc. But the introduction kind of went on for a little bit, so I will perhaps just kind of progress with the game, maybe talk about the mechanics of that in part one, and we'll move on to some stories in. No sooner than part two. Don't worry, hopefully they're not going to take up too much of the game. I will be probably mainly sticking to talking about the game, what's going on with that. But there are probably a few parts where I'm going to get a little bit stuck, so that might actually be a good opportunity to deliberately talk about something else while I'm doing the same bits over and over and over again. So, the game. What you may probably have already noticed by now is that there are no saves anywhere. What the save gimmick here is the screen. So, damn, we were doing really well up until that point. And of course, once you die once, the proverbial floodgates open. Yeah, there are no saves to touch, hit, or whatever, so that's they're nowhere to be seen. The save gimmick here, as I said, were the screens. So if you complete a screen, then that's where your game saves. So the object of each particular little area really is to get off the screen. You also may notice that the blue ball doesn't have a gun, so we can't shoot anything. Other thing which you may have or may not have twigged up on the moment. Damn pop-ups are just the bane of my existence for the moment. I'm going to beat this little section here and then I'm going to get rid of that. So hang on just a second. Okay, back, and we appear to have temporarily lost the music. I'm hoping that's going to come back in a little while. But anyway, yeah, I was talking about the jumping mechanics. So yeah, the blue ball does not have a double jump, so you only have one jump. It's the same height whatever you do. So I'm actually going to die and see if I can reset the music. Right, okay. Not quite sure what's going on there with the music, but never mind. Yeah, jumping mechanic. I'll finally get it out in a minute. Yeah, it's a single jump, and it's the same height whatever you do with the button. So tapping the button does not mean that you get a smaller jump. So you have to be pretty careful with your jumps and how you maneuver kind of through on certain things. There are certain times where you're going to want to bait things, etc., and you haven't got a double jump to kind of reset yourself. So yeah, you need to be very careful with just a single jump. So yeah, we're kind of bound down to the kind of bare bones here. No jump, no double jump, no shooting. So and there's something to be said about kind of all the reduced mechanics. It keeps it kind of simple, and well, sometimes simple is good. Obviously been going on this screen a little while now. You can kind of obviously clearly see what the gimmick here is. I'm kind of going down this little spike shaft. There was at least one opportunity here during this screen where I could have taken a couple of past. I think it was where I could have gone left or right. There was another one there actually. If I'd gone left on either occasion, there would have been no way that I would have been able to have made the dash to the next opening. So on both those occasions, I think where the path splits, you want to go right. I should also quickly actually talk about recording, because again, if any of you have watched my previous two playthroughs, you'll know about the fun I'm having with my recording software, and that I have to time it quite well so that the video doesn't overrun and then thus doesn't save. This is even more fun because being a full screen game, I can't actually keep a nice track of where I am in terms of my timing. I need to be very careful here because I think the red bauble is going to fall, so let's just bait this out. Yes, and move on. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying at the time, wasn't I? Completely lost where I was now. Yeah, the timing. So with this being a full screen kind of thing, I can't actually keep a nice track of how long the video is currently taken. So I'm currently using the stopwatch function of my phone to keep a track of that. Damn, so close to the top. We're actually approaching a boss right about after we could beat this screen, and I'm guessing from this actual screen it should be reasonably obvious who it is. But if not, don't worry. I forgot that bauble fell. Awesome. Again, this isn't going to be like Bossy. This is going to be a bit more like Zoop, where I can't remember where all the triggers are. I know some specific ones, like that one on the spike kind of rising room where the bauble fell right at the top. That kind of caught me off guard before. So can we bait this thing out? There we go. Oh, that was better. I didn't think we could actually go that way. But yeah, first boss was not too much of a surprise. It's Donkey Kong. But yeah, I can't remember where all the kind of tricks are. So the one in the spike room I did remember, but not all of them. We need to get to the top, and actually, yeah, with no gun, the cannons tend to be the way. Drat! I was hoping to do that without dying. Got too bit ahead of myself there. Yeah, bosses you tend to take down with these cannons, so you get in them and fire yourself at the boss. That's how you defeat them with no gun. What I'm kind of doing here, rather than just jumping straight into the cannon, and of course which is a little bit difficult with just a single jump and no double jump, is I am baiting out Donkey Kong by making him fire a Hadouken. There we go. Now, he only needs 3 hits. For the second one, we can't really get up immediately after. Well, we can do, but it's a bit of a lottery actually when he might do this. So hence, I'm being a bit careful on this last little run because I know the timing's reasonably well, and I'm pretty sure you're going to do another one of those. So yep, and we'll make sure we get out of the middle. Actually, that was a bit silly of me. And that's the first boss down. And since time is running on a little bit, that's probably a good time to take a quick break. So I'll see you in a second.
Okay, back again, and I think I've got a bit more time before the end of the first video, so let's press on a little bit. Ah, no! Yeah, you don't want to touch the floor or that thing that's going to come flying. And one of these blocks obviously must then be must be real, and the other one's fake. It's now just a case of trying to remember which one is real, and well, yeah, which one is real. I don't really care which one the fake one is. That'll do. And back to more weird-looking screens for a Christmas tree. By the way, get used to hearing this music a lot. Whoa! There are going to be tons of little tricks and traps here that I can't remember for the life of me where they are, so... Yep. Holes in the floor in particular. There's a room coming up a bit later where that's really going to get me. Thank you. Oh, terrific. I say, yeah. Don't expect this music to end anytime soon. Any more for any more? I did not remember that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right, I do remember a little... Well, that was handy. I do remember a little bit about some of these things. Like, there's some of these springs here don't actually work. They just kill you. There are gaps all over the place here, so I'm going to... Like that. So I'm just going to kind of jump and hope for the best. Right, that was about the 5th rock over, wasn't it? So I said it was about the 5th rock over. Why did I not jump when I was a bit closer? Yeah, I'm sure some of these springs are really just traps. Well, that, again, lucky there. Another one there. There are gaps just blooming everywhere, so let's just jump and hope for the best. Terrific. Why couldn't I just be lucky? Okay, so that was the second one from the end. I think we were okay up to then. Or maybe we weren't. Maybe I started jumping all over again. I've got no idea where there are gaps and where there aren't. Right, second one from the end. There's bound to be another gap around here somewhere. God only knows where. So let's... Okay, maybe not a gap. Maybe it's just a falling rock. 5th one up there. Oh, terrific! And I forgot about the rock. So this is where the Let's Play completely falls apart. And my commentary and probably everything else. Right, it was second from the end here, and the 4th rock fell. Must be something else, surely. Oh, there's a gap just after it, how about that? Between the 5th and the 6th rocks. And if that's it, then I'm hoping that we should be okay for the moment, but I'm sure there's something stupid. I seem to remember one of these numbers from the bottom kind of rising up on one of these kind of dig-dug screens, but maybe not, I don't know, or maybe it's this one, I don't know. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, this screen. I remember this one well. Oh yes, of course, the spring there doesn't work. This one's going to take a little time, so yeah, that spring does not work. You just saw a demonstration of it. There is a hidden path in here that you have to go, and you have to be damn quick. This may take a while, and I think the time is getting on. I actually forgot to set the stopwatch on my phone, because that was clever of me. So I think we might be getting on for time, not quite sure, so I'm going to cut it there. This has been I Want to Be the Star. Hope to talk a bit more about my friend in the next video, assuming I get stuck. Maybe if I don't, but yeah. Musto0063 out for now.